chasing down was Falk on Ozelinch. Pat Falloon plays. And to Ilya Byakin. Byakin, the puck was poked away. Janney had to wait. Ladouceur behind his own net. Played through the middle dangerously, but Ewan able to corral it in. Falloon checks him off the puck, and it squirts free to Ball. Now Ewan dumps it in, and Whitney will chase down. LeBeau on him. Near side, Jason Moore. Moore dumps it behind the Anaheim net. And there's Paul Kariya. Just one shot on goal in the first period for Paul Kariya. Kevardowski, puck was stolen by Dodie Wood. In front, and he scores! Top shelf for Chris Tansel, the IHL All-Star, just picked up. And he went upstairs and beat Guy Hebert beautifully.
I don't care who you are, you do not stop a shot like that. Short side high, got to be the toughest place to stop. But look who's back. There's only one defenseman back, and that's Robert Dirk. Oh, what a terrific play by Tansel. You know what's missing from the play is number 10. That's Oleg Tverdovsky. He is out of the blue line as a defenseman. That left Dirk in there all alone, and it was a 2-on-1. Tansel had help coming from the other side. Didn't need it. What a shot by Chris Tansel.
Just his 5th game here in San Jose since being recalled from Kansas City March 6th. Second goal of the year for Chris Tansel. And we are tied at 1. A couple of pretty goals so far in our contest. Dodie Wood with an assist on the goal as the puck off the slapper goes high into the stands, and we have a stoppage in play.
Well, Oleg Tverdovsky is definitely on the steep side of the learning curve. Number 10 for the Ducks was kind of out of position. Chris Tansel doesn't know if he's going to stay here for very long. I talked to him this morning. He said, you know what? My 5th year pro, 8 different teams. Went to Detroit, up and down from the minors, started in Hartford, up and down the minor leagues there. So this is year 5, team 8, now that he's in San Jose. He's not an all-star by accident. He gives you what he's got. He's a great competitor. Just a matter of does he have the skill level and the size to be able to stay here.
Chris Tansel with his 2nd goal of the year, coming at 2:28 of the 2nd period. So both teams striking early in both periods thus far. Dallas with the slapper wide of the net. Left in the corner. Ratchi checking on Steve Ruchin. Behind the net, fires in front. Off the stick of Arturs Urbe. Without a stick. And the hand pass on Karpov. Big goal by Chris Tansel. We're tied at 1. 16:36 remains in the second.
There's Chris Tansel. Yes, it helps to be an opportunist, but when you get the chance, you got to put it away. The opportunity presented itself because one of the Ducks defensemen right here, number 10, Oleg Tverdovsky, tried to lead the rush. Got caught. The Sharks turned it right back, and watch this shot. Short side high, as far as I'm concerned, is the toughest spot to hit for a shooter, and as a result, the toughest place for a goalie to defend against. That was right over Guy Hebert's shoulder.
And another tripping call coming on the ice service as we saw the replay of Chris Tansel, and it's going to go against the Mighty Ducks. Going to go against their captain, number 29, Randy Ladouceur.
We'll see what this San Jose power play can do. They did not connect on a 5-on-3 in the first period. The 5-on-3 lasted for 1 minute and 14 seconds.
Ladouceur at 3:32 for tripping. 3rd power play for the Sharks. Four shots and the 2-man advantages enjoyed thus far. And on that 2-man advantage, Guy Hebert came up with a couple of big saves. Dallas around the boards, not kept in by Peterson. Volk in the neutral zone, gets Janney. Corkum intercepts the pass, and it's cleared the length of the surface. Peterson with Volk full checking. Gary Volk in front. There was a shorthanded opportunity on the last power play of the Sharks. Ducks almost threw one in. Here's Ozelinch. Slap shots wide. Peterson can't keep in.
Not even close. I mean, you're going to see mistakes made by young players, and Ozolinsh is a very gifted defenseman. He fired that 4 feet wide. And one thing that becomes very difficult from that angle when you shoot wide, first of all, you're not going to get a rebound. The second thing is you're going to be lucky to keep it in the zone because it's just going to whip around the corner boards and out to the blue line before you can get to it.
Frieson, youngest player in the NHL, gives to Ozolinsh. Ozolinsh fell down, dumped it into the corner. Cleared around the boards, but not out. Here's Ozolinsh. Backdoor pass. One-timer gloved by Guy. Frieson was on the back door, but could not throw it away. The youngest player in the National Hockey League.
Here he is. Jeff Frieson is 18, and on the other side, number 10, who we saw a couple of moments ago in that replay where Tansel scored, Oleg Tverdovsky. These are the two youngest in the NHL. No, did Frieson have more time on this one? Oh, it kind of jammed him. The puck was a little too far ahead of him, so he really didn't make good contact with it.
Balloon now on the ice. Kozlov, there's Byakin. Slap shot, and a blocker saved by Guy. Rapchi now to take a chance at it. Lost the handle trying to get it over to Whitney. Balloon and Kozlov. Knocked down by Milos Holden. 28 seconds remaining in the penalty to Lotta serve. Rapchi in front. Hebert, easy stick save. Balloon with Dirk. Behind the net, Whitney. Tried to center. Byakin keeps it in. Off the stick of Joe Sacco. Kozlov now. Top of the circles. He leaves for Whitney. Whitney tried to pull the trigger. He couldn't. Holden was there. Back the other way. The hip check applied by Ilya Byakin. 4 now. The penalty killed off again. 0 for 3 on the power play. San Jose so far. 1-1 score. 14-10 remaining. Ruchin spins around top of the circle. Moore and Ruchin meet the corner. Ruchin still tangled up. Quick shot and a stick save by Arturs Urbe on the shot by Karpov. Karpov now. And another penalty to be called. It'll again go on San Jose. Karpov has a man. Shot from the top of the circle. And a score. Wow. Steve Ruchin from the top of the circles, and the slap shot beats Urbe over the shoulder.
What a shot by Steve Ruchin. And what a terrific game Valeri Karpov is having. He made it happen at the blue line with a small move, but it was a great move to keep the play alive, get it over to Ruchin. What? I'm not sure Steve Ruchin knew he could shoot like that. I sure didn't. Look, Karpov right there, number 11. Terrific play to keep it alive and then to get it over to Ruchin. Ram. Right up and over. Look how far to the net Urbe was to cut down the angle. Ruchin head up all the way. Terrific shot. Yep, Steve Ruchin is a real success story. There are only a handful of players in the NHL that have come through the Canadian college ranks, and he is one of them. Western Ontario, Western University at least, in London, Ontario. And Steve Ruchin came into this league as a pretty solid checker, but he showed us all there. Wow, what a shot.
Ruchin giving Anaheim the lead once again. 2-1 our score. The goal coming at 6:30 of this second period. Wood behind the net. Tansel now on the far boards, being chased down by Stephen LeBeau. LeBeau comes out of traffic. Paul Correa now circling in the neutral zone. Tverdovsky trying to thread the pass to Correa, and he gets it right back, but here comes Pat Balloon. Dodie Wood finally dumps it in for San Jose. Puck cleared down. And the icing is called. 12:19 remaining in the second period. The Ducks lead 2-1. Steve Ruchin pleased with his efforts. Our score here at the Shark Tank, Anaheim Mighty Ducks leading San Jose 2-1. Out-of-town scoreboard looks like this. The Islanders get the victory over the Rangers. Rangers badly out shooting the Islanders. Dallas over. Edmonton and Vancouver and Chicago are tied in the second. Eddie Corcoran giving chase on Ozolinsh. There's a little hit behind the net. Todd Hewitt now on the far side. Nolan dumps it back in. Moore trying to clear, he does. Ewan though with Whitney. Ray Whitney. Craig Janney. Janney couldn't find the handle. Corcoran now clears. Both teams having trouble getting something going right here. Dirk plays it up the near boards. Good pass to Ewan. And the Ducks will get a full line change. Karpa on the forecheck. There's Victor Kozlov hit by Karpa. Kept in again by the Ducks. Karpa intercepted the pass, gets it over to Karnback. He dumps it back into the zone.
I gotta tell you, you know you're gonna have a long night when not only do you let a team forecheck you, but when you break it out, they track you down just outside your blue line and bring it right back into your face. The Ducks have done a very disciplined job of forechecking, and even when the Sharks have been able to get it out of their zone, they've regrouped and stopped them in the neutral zone. Here they are again. The Sharks have been able to go nowhere.
Krieger on the forecheck that time. And retreating to the neutral zone, forcing a bad pass by a San Jose Shark player. Joe Sacco gets it up to Karnback, and he clears. Conversely, it seems the Duck have been able to clear their zone with quite a lot of ease so far this evening.
There's not a lot of forechecking pressures on the Sharks.
Biakin pinching on the corner, quick shot, feathered away in front of the net.
You see that flip right there out of the zone by Todd Krieger? I mean, the Ducks are playing a very smart game. If they don't have any passing room, they'll either put it hard around the boards to somebody that can at least scramble for it, or they'll do what Krieger did, just dump it high out of the zone. Safe is good.
Offside pass and a stoppage in play, and we've got the NCAAs, the hockey NCAAs, New Hampshire and Denver University. Action from Worcester, Mass, and then Wisconsin and Michigan State. The Spartans and Ron Mason of the CCHA, and on Saturday, Colorado College plays the winner of Minnesota and RPI, and Boston University plays the winner of Clarkson and Lake Superior State. The NCAA Hockey Regional Semifinals live on the Deuce this weekend. 10 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Halfway through our contest in San Jose. Mike Goldberg alongside Bill Clement. Ducks with a 2-1 lead over the Sharks. Another penalty being called. And it's going to be a slash. We'll see who they flag it against.
Yeah, let's see, because it looked like a trip to me. Jeff Odgers is going off. Slashing was the call. Peter Duras was trying to wind it through the neutral zone. It looked like he got tripped, but Don Koharski signaled a slash.
San Jose penalty number 36, Jeff Odgers.
Odgers picks up the minor for slashing. And frustration again.
There's Odgers. Oh, there he is. Odgers is right in the middle of the screen. Oh, okay. That is the play. At least I had the right play. Don Koharski just saw it a little differently. He called it a slash. Duras went down. One way or the other, it does not matter. It's a 2-minute power play for the Ducks.
Anaheim 0 for 1 on the power play. Neither team able to take advantage of a power play situation yet. Here comes Baker. Baker over the blue line. Has the streaking winger. Try to thread the needle, and he can't. But the penalty called is chasing down the streaking Mighty Duck.
Yeah, Sean Van Allen is going to get the penalty. He came back, and it was a good play by Van Allen. When you've got a 2-on-1 and you try to beat a guy wide and then pass it out to the other guy that's coming with you on the 2-on-1, it usually ends up being a 2-on-2 because somebody gets back. In this case, Van Allen got back, but he held on the play. So there is no more power play for the Ducks. They're going to play even strength 4 aside, 4 skaters aside for a minute and 43 seconds, and then barring any further penalties, the Sharks will end up with a very short 17-second power play. That's how long the Ducks power play lasted, 17 seconds.
They call it holding the stick on Sean Van Allen. Tell you what, you have futility, but you at least want to have your 2 minutes to go on the power play. And that time, as Bill mentioned, just 17 seconds after the call on Odgers. Van Allen has to chase down a streaking San Jose Shark. So 4-on-4 for 1 minute and 33 seconds. Paul Kariya, he likes the extra open ice for which to work. Now Stephane Lebeau. Ladouceur at the point. Ratchi plays for San Jose.
You notice that Kevin Constantine, the San Jose coach, has their youngest kid out there, Jeff Friesen, who's 18. He's also their fastest skater. Whitney is out there with them. I mean, you're absolutely right. You end up in that 4-on-4 skating situation. Get your speed demons out there. There's all kinds of room.
Whitney, Friesen. Poked off the play by Ladouceur. Ladouceur and Friesen behind the net. Kariya will pick it up there. LeBeau. Kariya streaking. Kariya over the blue line. Peterson checks Paul Kariya. He hauls him down behind the net. Kariya working diligently. Bobby Dallas, top of the circle. Big shot. Save, wrap around. Kariya save again by Hervé. LeBeau now. Stephane Lebeau working in front on Peterson, and he scores. Stephane Lebeau. He came around the circles. All of a sudden, he said, I have some room for which to work.
Yep, this was not system breakdown. This was plain old man-to-man coverage, and Tom Peterson had LeBeau beat him. You know, we talked about the room for the little guys to be able to really scoot. Now, this wasn't room. This was just perseverance by LeBeau. But these guys have gotten just instant chemistry between them. LeBeau and Kariya. That was Kariya's miss on the attempted wraparound, and Stephane Lebeau picked up after that. Here he is coming around Tom Peterson. He just kept going. Great move, though. It's a little move on Peterson that kept it alive. And then Hervé didn't stay with him. I'm kind of surprised that Arthur Hervé lost his footing on that play and went down, because that was not really a doorstep shot. LeBeau was about 15 feet out.
Great individual effort by Stephane Lebeau as he scores the goal at 11:39. Quick shot just wide. Chris Tansel with the wrister. Well, at least it'll be a 17-second power play opportunity for the Sharks. The 4-on-4 goal by Stephane Lebeau. They said they liked that extra room for Kariya and Lebeau to work, and they took advantage of it. Ilya Biakin clears, and now both teams back to 5 skaters aside. Ozolish works back around as the teams try to get their lines back together. Here's Ozolish. He has Janney breaking, but he lost the puck in his own zone. Ruchin checking. Still the Ducks gain possession. Big move, and he scores. Beautiful 2-on-1 opportunity. Peter Doris with the wonderful pass to Steve Ruchin. And it is 4-1 Ducks.
Look out. The natives are getting restless in this building, and for a good reason. I mean, it's one thing to have a team overpower you. It's another thing to end up with brain lock against your home crowd. And here's the brain lock I'm talking about. Number 6, Sandis Ojulins tried to beat somebody. He's the last guy back. You simply don't do that. And guess what? They never recovered. The play never got out of the blue line after Ojulins lost it. Really nifty play, though. A 2-on-1, a quick 2-on-1 that developed between Steve Ruchin and Peter Doris right here. Look at all the Sharks trying to get back. They're all reaching, though. Nobody was back. Ay, ay, ay.
LeBeau and Ruchin giving the Ducks a 4-1 lead here in the second period. Their goals coming just over a minute apart. 1 minute and 8 seconds apart. Anaheim has given themselves a 3-goal advantage. And breakdowns continue to happen in the San Jose defensive end. The forechecking very effective by the Mighty Ducks, and it pays off with the goal by Steve Ruchin. Karpov was looking for the pass in the middle. Doris was knocked off the puck. Behind is Karpov. Latchy. offside call.
Well, the Ducks have found the answer to their question, where is the offense going to come from? It has come from Steve Ruchin. Goal number 4 in this period, and this one, goal number 5 from Peter Duras. It is 4-1 Anaheim.
Welcome back to San Jose. The homestanding Sharks have lost 6 straight games here at the San Jose Arena, and things do not look good this evening. Anaheim leading the Sharks 4-1. 2 goals here in the second period that came 1 minute and 9 seconds apart.
Mike, to me, it's not so much really the score that looks bad. See this? Scored on 3 of their last 4 shots, the Ducks. It's not so much the score, it's how these two teams are playing. One very well, and one not even close.
Anaheim 7 points out of a playoff spot as we enter play this evening in the National Hockey League. 7 wins, 16 losses, and 4 ties. Dallas holding the 8th spot in the Western Conference at the start of the night. And they're calling another whistle, stoppage in play down low. And when you talk about the San Jose Sharks and their struggles, you have to look at a team that has won just 3 of their last 10 games, and the most obvious reason is they're just not generating offense. I was talking to Ray Whitney earlier, and he said he can only recall 2 teams this year that the Sharks have actually outshot.
Sure doesn't help. But Kevin Constantine also talked about Igor Larionov. I mean, there are a couple other stories on this San Jose team that really involve some players whose names have been around the sport of hockey for many years. One is Igor Larionov, who is out of the lineup. And the other one is Sergei Makarov, who's also out of the lineup. Look at Anaheim. I mean, boy, oh boy. And the magic number for 3 has now been met by Anaheim. So look out.
Larionov has been hurt, could return as early as next week. Makarov, on the other hand, a scratch for the last 4 games. But it's expected that he will play this weekend. Talking to Kevin Constantine earlier. Makarov, a scratch in the last 4 games. Scramble in front. Puck is still free. Sharks need to generate some offense. Zaroff and LeBeau. Here's Friesen. Stalin. Almost able to come up with it. Checked on the play.
Defenders are chanting here, shoot the puck. Shoot the puck. Maybe they have seen all those games that you talked about where San Jose got outshot.
Well, they did that the other night, too, and an article in the newspaper said, you know, it's obvious the guys listen, because in the 3rd period, San Jose came up with 3 goals against the Blackhawks. Problem was, they spotted the Blackhawks a 5 spot in this building 2 nights ago. Whistle and a stoppage in play. You're watching the National Hockey League on the Deuce. Our score, 4-1 Ducks.
There's David Carpa. He came to this team a couple of weeks ago via the LA Kings from Quebec. And does he know how to play man-to-man? That's what it's all about. Boy, did he ever take Ulf Dahlin to the boards. Give Dahlin a lot of credit, though. He came back and fought his way along the boards. Ultimately, it looked like he got the worst of it. Kevin Constantine, the San Jose coach, told us this morning, said, you know what, last year, we couldn't get into a physical contest with other teams. This year we can. We're bigger, we're stronger. I'd say now's the time. Right now.
Trailing 4-1 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the second period. Ray Whitney for Falloon. Ozelich pushed down, and here come the Ducks. Blocked down by Whitney, though. Kept in by Ozelich. Here's an on-man situation for the Sharks. The lead for Ozelich. Diakin loses the puck at the blue line.
See how quickly the Ducks recovered on that play. Bobby Corkum tried a nice pass, but it really didn't work. And the Ducks had to scramble back. I mean, to me, the Sharks could have executed quicker there. Is it me, or do the Sharks look like they're a step behind on almost every play?
Unquestionably, Anaheim has the quick feet getting to the puck. Corkum happy to dump it in. Wholesale changes for the Ducks. Ozelich with a good pass in the middle. Falloon double pumps, and it went off the shin pad of a defenseman. Karpov through the neutral zone. He's played a big game so far. A goal and an assist. Big hit by Jay Moore behind the net. And the puck is frozen by Arturs Urbe.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to start someplace, so you got to start with a big hit. That's what Moore did on the play.
Take a look at our Pringles storyline. Karpov with a goal and an assist. Chris Tansel went upstairs beautifully. But the story has been that man right there, number 20, Steve Ruchin, so greatly improved, and he has proven it tonight. The power plays have been futile, as they have been all season long for both teams.
Pringles replay is really what the San Jose Sharks have to start doing, and that is this: thumping people. Offense is not a pure thing in this sport. It usually comes from doing a lot of other things well, and when you're back on your heels and down 4-1, if you want to pick your team up, that's how you do it, with the body, like Moore did, Jason Moore.
Our Pringles storyline and Pringles replay. Peterson high off the glass. Ladouceur retreats. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the second period. Karpov. And the puck was played by a high stick. The guys will stay here in town for National Hockey Night. Sunday at 8 o'clock. We will have the San Jose Sharks and the Los Angeles Kings. Wayne Gretzky to try to put one in the back of the net against Arturs Urbe. The Kings and the Sharks, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock locally. Gary Thorne and my partner du jour, Bill Clement, with the call. National Hockey Night, Sunday at 8.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Wayne Gretzky can torment Arturs Urbe on Sunday night on that game. The Ducks are still talking about the performance Wayne put on in Anaheim 2 nights ago in that 3-3 tie, the game where Danny Quinn tied it on a penalty shot for LA with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go. Wayne is looking strong. Now that he has gone back to playing his creative style, he's not really concentrating on D. He's just trying to be creative out there and do what he does best. That is think the game.
Those same two teams will meet Saturday at the Forum in Inglewood, so it'll be the back half of a home-and-home. San Jose here Sunday on National Hockey Night. Chasing down the puck is Krieger. Krieger has time. Krieger moves. Bad save by Urbe. Krieger tried to go to the 5-hole, and Urbe closed it up. Freezing back the other way. Karpa and Dallas drive him off the puck.
With 2 minutes and about 20 seconds to go when Krieger had that chance, that was the lights out goal if Urbe doesn't stop it.
Big shot in front, knocked down off the skate of Odgers, and he couldn't turn around and take a swing at it. Back the other way, Krieger again. Trying to find Correa. Good defensive play made by Mike Rafji. We get a stick on that one. Whitney can't handle. Stephane Lebeau. Lebeau circles, try to get Correa streaking on the left side. In front, loose puck. Save again. Van Allen. Urbe again in close range. Makes the save. Tverdovsky pinching. Leaves now for Sean Van Allen. Lebeau. Tverdovsky knocked off the puck by Peterson. Here's Correa. Correa circling, hauled down by Whitney. No call on the play. Correa tried to center the pass. It went off the skate of a Shark player. Whitney now. Springs Falloon. Falloon lost the handle at the blue line.
It has been that kind of game for San Jose.
Whitney tried to pull the trigger, but Dirk was there. Craig Janney now. In front, Falloon, a one-timer and a pad save by Guy Hebert. Ozelinch now. And again, an opportunity for the Mighty Ducks. Lebeau just dumps it in. Ducks controlling the last 10 minutes of this second period. Deb Kaufman back in our studio, standing by with a sports smash. First, though, Janney goes wide, and working the back check was Todd Ewan. 20 seconds remains in the second period of play. Corkum leans. Falk tried the one-timer. He fanned on the shot. Time ticking away here in the second period on the deuce. But a period once again that belonged to the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. Steve Ruchin with 2 goals in the period. And the Mighty Ducks lead 4-1 over the Sharks. Deb Kaufman with the Sports Smash. Billy and I back after that. And it's going to take a monumental effort in the last 20 minutes for San Jose to avoid losing their 7th straight game here at their own arena. Anaheim leads after 2 periods 4-1. And Bill, to add to the frustration of no offense, just 3 shots on goal in the 2nd period for the San Jose Sharks.
You know what is tough for the people that are sitting here watching this team play is that the expectations were so darn high. I mean, this team had such a Cinderella year last year. Everybody expected them to do at least duplicate last year, maybe even step it up from there. And this, to me, at least looks like a team that has some problems that they got to iron out and iron them out really fast. I'll tell you what, we're going to show you a replay there's going to show you that even if the Sharks are playing well, things aren't going well for them. I mean, look at that pass in the corner. I mean, when it rains, it pours. They haven't played well. They haven't gotten any breaks. That was a pass that started from one Shark to the other that ended up in a long breakaway chance for Todd Krieger. And Urbe made a pretty good save on this one. Watch it. Krieger goes 5-hole between the legs, and Urbe was able to eat it up. And a guy that has really come on through 2 periods now for Anaheim, so San Jose really has to watch out for this kid, Paul Correa. His ice time through a couple of periods, 10 shifts. He's only got 1 shot. He's got 1 assist. But I'll tell you what, he does so many little things well. He is going to be a dominant player. We ISO'd him a couple of times in that 2nd period. On this play, watch what he does when he gets the pass from LeBeau, how he passed it. I mean, he put his stick flat on the ice almost like a boomerang and whipped it out front. Now, this is kid versus kid because it's 18-year-old Jeff Friesen, number 39 in white, that is trying to take Correa, leaves him. And Friesen does a pretty good job of tracking him down again here, so give 18-year-old Jeff Friesen some credit. Sooner or later, LeBeau is going to find Correa on this play and get the puck to him. Tverdovsky helps, then Correa. Watch this little move here. Whoop, back the other way. Ooh! He lost Ray Whitney, got tripped, and still did one of those boomerang passes to somebody else. So Paul Correa impresses me not only when he is, you know, doing his skating stuff and his big shot, but it's the little things that make me know and everybody else, I think, that Paul Correa is going to be a star in this league.
Now, we talked earlier about the race for Rookie of the Year in the National Hockey League. You got the 2 youngsters, Jim Carey and Blaine Locker, in the Nets playing very well. You got the kids from Edmonton, Peter Forsberg, but Correa is certainly one of the leading candidates.
I think it's going to amount to simply who gets the most exposure down the stretch. I got a feeling that Paul Correa is going to end up with more points than any rookie just based on the fact that he's really stepped it up a notch. But the goaltenders are hard. You know, it's hard for goalies not to get votes. That'll be one of the great races, is the rookie race in this short season.
The Mighty Ducks have won just 4 games on the road this year, but they have a commanding 3-goal lead after 2 periods of play. The last 3 by the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, and 2 of them by Steve Ruchin. And what a game so far tonight by Valeri Karpov. A goal and an assist, in the Ducks in command, 4-1. The Ducks have an advantage. They finished their season with 15 of their last 24 games at home. Amazingly, because of the change in the schedule this year, West plays West, East plays East. Of Anaheim's remaining games, only 6 of them are out of the state of California.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what they can do with it. I mean, all the California teams, San Jose, Los Angeles, Anaheim, they have played a combined total of 39. Oh, look at this, it's in! He scored! Bobby Dallas scored!
We said earlier, Bobby Dallas has been the story on ESPN recently. Ripped the net the other day, tried to put the puck in. It bounced off the window, off a bar, and went in the back of the net.
This is incredible. I mean, I guess it reinforces the point I was trying to make between periods, and that is, even when San Jose does something constructive, it seems to fall apart. I mean, how do you defend against this? Look at this. High off the glass. It hit a rib in the glass. Urbe, he can't see it. I mean, he picked it up. I don't think he knew where it was. He knew that it had come off the glass. He tried to find it when it was too late. 5-1. The wacky world of Bobby Dallas is struck again.
5th goal of the year for Bobby Dallas, just 9 seconds into the 3rd period. He has scored, along with his teammates, on 4 of their last 6 shots.
Can't believe it.
The rain in San Jose is all Ducks now.
Well, maybe this will be the rock bottom game for the San Jose Sharks. That was just an attempted dump around, but give Dallas some credit. I mean, you know the glass, you know that those ribs stick out. He got it up high, and it just made it inside the wide post. What's kind of interesting, too, is that Urbe never even left his net to try to get it. I mean, very often, if that goal was scored, it would have been scored on a goalie that was already behind the net waiting for it. Irbe not only didn't leave the net, I don't think he ever picked it up visually. He didn't look like he did.
Guard back now, and he loses the handle. The Ducks dump it in. He spoke of hitting rock bottom for the San Jose Sharks. It is since they lost a couple of weeks ago to these Mighty Ducks of Anaheim for the first time in the lifetime series of these two squads that they've gone into this recent tailspin. 6-0 last year, San Jose over the Ducks. But this year it could be 2-0 unless we see something drastic happen here at the San Jose Arena as the Sharks continue to struggle at home. 5-1 Anaheim. Dahlin. Friesen, bad angle. Little kick saved by Hebert. Ratchy, the one-timer. Traffic in front. Dahlin trying to work on Hebert. He's down. Puck squirts free, and it's cleared away. Peterson, the quick wrister, and Guy Hebert gloves it and holds on. Now, one of the main problems here in San Jose is that Sergei Makarov and Igor Larionov are out of the lineup, and these guys are so important on and off the ice when you speak of Igor to Kevin Constantine's team.
Well, look at their numbers from last year. I mean, they were offensive leaders. Larionov is out of the lineup because he has a busted up foot, and he's going to be back soon. You can see the struggle this year that both of these players have had. The points just aren't coming the way they came last year, but from Sergei Makarov's standpoint, he's not hurt. I mean, his only injury is he's got a sore coach right now, and that's Kevin Constantine. That's why Makarov is out of the lineup. Constantine told us this morning Makarov will play Saturday night in Los Angeles. He had 30 goals last year. If he could ever get that touch back that he's had his entire life, you think the Sharks need him? Just a touch.
No question about it. Igor Larionov, with him in the lineup, the Sharks last year were 30, 20, and 10. When he was not in the lineup, they were 3, 15, and 6. Just 3 victories without Igor Larionov in a San Jose uniform skating on the ice. It has been struggles with him out of the lineup so far this year. Larionov out with an injury, could return as early as next week. Broke his foot. Oza Lynch plays behind the net. 5-1 Ducks. Balloon. Clear. What the Ducks continue to do a great job forechecking. Perfect example as we just watched it there. Paul Kariya, Tverdovsky. Quick shot. I think he got Jason Moore up high. Cleared back into the neutral zone. Dirk throws it back in. It'll be played there by Jason Moore.
I've got to tell you, Mike, I agree with you that the Anaheim Mighty Ducks are doing a good job of forechecking, but in all areas of the ice, when you're trying to do something with the puck, you need puck support, meaning you've got to have people around you to pass to. The San Jose defensemen are being left very often back in their own zone with nobody to pass to except guys that are dressed in that purple color out there. I mean, nobody is supporting the San Jose defensemen back in deep in their own zone. Where's the help?
Good shot in front. Stefan Lebeau clears for Anaheim. Baker shows his frustration as he goes towards the bench. It has been a frustrating evening indeed for the San Jose Sharks. Again, a shift without generating any type of offensive ball. Ratchy behind the net. Dahlin. Dahlin checked by Dallas. Dahlin and Dallas meet again. There's two guys with a little bit of size in the corner. Friesen, youngest player in the National Hockey League, circling. Tried to go backdoor to a streaking Mike Ratchy. And back comes Anaheim now. Luchin looking for the hat trick. Left for Milos Holland. Quick shot in front. Knocked down by Irbe. Ladouceur intercepts the long pass to Dahlin, and here comes Anaheim again. Luchin shoved into the board by Jason Ozelich. Pardon me, Sandis Ozelich with the check. Along with Jason Moore. Here's Chris Tansel. Pat Balloon can't try to throw a tip on it. Sacco to Krieger. Krieger on by Akin. Tansel again. Headmans the puck to Falloon. Too far. Out of serve. Forecheck by Falloon. Turned over, but cleared by Anaheim. Under 15 minutes remain. Jason Moore near side. Ilya Biakin leaves for Craig Janney. Haven't said Janney's name on frequent occasion this evening.
He has not had the time or the space to do anything. He stopped that time looking for something, and he was surrounded by 3 Anaheim players.
And he's going to get a little help. Kevin Miller acquired in a trade that we found out about just before game time.
You know, that has to be when Todd Ellick found out about it. I talked to Todd Ellick this morning, said he's really enjoying himself playing here, and we got word just before the game. Here we go, we got a fight.
Ewan and Doty Wood.
Yep. Little Doty Wood and big Todd Ewan. Doty Wood has a terrific reputation as a fighter, but he is only a little guy. 5'11", 184 pounds. Todd Ewan's 225 and a heavyweight by any standards. A lot of Doty Wood is technique, though. Look at that. Oh, see what he did there? He ducked under Todd Ewan's arm and got loose.
Doty Wood dropped him twice the other night against the Blackhawks.
Well, when you're trying to get a team sparked, when you're trying to get them fired up, you know, when you're as down as low as the San Jose Sharks have been in this game and have been at home, you'll take just about anything.
Doty Wood and Todd Ewan square off, and we make our way to a break. Kevin Constantine struggling again tonight here at home. Constantine in his second season, the only U.S.-born coach in the National Hockey League. I asked him this morning, I said, Kevin, what are the problems? I guess just struggling with the offense, trying to get shots. And he said, Mike, you just answered your own question. That's exactly what it's been. Penalty on the ice surface. Odgers with the puck. And they'll blow it down as the penalty will go against the San Jose Sharks.
I had a feeling this is an offensive penalty against San Jose. Well, the San Jose Sharks may be struggling on the ice. They had a Cinderella year last year, but in one area they have been incredibly successful, and that has been in the sale of merchandise. And as far as that goes, they have led the way in the NHL. But look how far the NHL has come in retail sales of merchandise since 88-89. A paltry $50 million in 88-89. And I say that seriously, a paltry $50 million by pro standards, up to $1.1 billion in retail sales of merchandise last year, 93-94. The San Jose Sharks leading the way.
And there's a perfect example about it. If you don't like the color teal, don't come to San Jose. And the Duck fans were swarming their way into this city too, making the drive up the California coast to cheer on their hometown Mighty Ducks. And these two teams on the ice tonight, two of the teams that have really helped to bolster those numbers that you saw a moment ago. The kids on the street love the uniforms. Friesen, Dallas on the 2-on-1 and is able to break it up. Korea retreats. LeBeau, Van Allen. Van Allen, quick shot, pass save, rebound. Korea couldn't pull the handle. Couldn't pull the trigger or find the handle. Here's Bobby Dallas now. Snapper knocked down in front. LeBeau, backdoor Korea again. Dallas now with 1 minute remaining in the man advantage. Jason Moore clears it. Couple of good scoring opportunities for Paul Korea, but he never got the wood that he wanted on the puck. And that's that line we spoke of earlier that has been the effective line. Korea, LeBeau, and Sean Van Allen for Anaheim. Karpov dumps it in. 30 seconds remaining. On the penalty to Gaetan Duchesne. Backdoor slapper. Puck in front. Fanned away by Artur Serbe. Karpov in the corner. Has Ruchin looking for the hat trick. Baker tries to clear and it bounces into the neutral zone. Either team taking advantage of a power play situation so far in our game. Peter Doris now. Good play by Jeff Friesen. Friesen has a streaking Chris Tansel. Friesen keeps it himself and a glove save by Guy Bear. Tansel and Friesen kill off the rest of the penalty. Now the Sharks. Friesen. Off-balance shot is wide. Karpov on the far boards. Suffice to dump it in. The over continues on the power play for both teams this evening. A streaking Pat Balloon. Robert Dirk comes away with the puck back of the net. Carnback picks it up. Baker, the shot goes wide. Sacco, forechecking. Ladisard knocks it back in. Here's Jason Moore on the near side. Big hit by Nazarov. Krieger. Far side, a streaking Joe Sacco. Slapper, and he scores! Joe Sacco! The drought has come to an end for Joe Sacco. He hit the post earlier. The slap shot from the top of the circles, and once again, the Ducks beat Arturs Urbe.
Gosh, if you took a shot at one bench and said, boy, a team that's really having everything go their way, you'd see the Anaheim bench. The other story is not so hot for San Jose. Did that go off a stick or a skate? Joe Sacco got all of it. There's a real speed look at it, right at it. Oh, you bet it did. That hit a stick on the way to Arturs Urbe. I think it might have been, well, I don't know who it was. I won't even guess at it, but it hit a stick on the way in, and Joe Sacco has himself a goal. So this is the story of one team that is having everything go their way. Another team that can't buy anything positive. 5-1 is the score. Joe Sacco had the post in the second period. All he got was net on this one.
Last year, Joe Sacco had a career-high 37 points, 19 goals. He scored his 4th of the year. Joe Sacco giving the Anaheim Mighty Ducks a 6-1 lead. Joe's brother David, also an Olympian, just sent back down to the minors, but they played on the same line for a couple of weeks. And the Anaheim Mighty Ducks uniform. David and Joe Sacco from Medford, Massachusetts. Ruchin looking for his hat trick. Has Bobby Corkum. Corkum tried to put a stick on it and directed towards Arturs Urbe. Urbe did not start the last 2 games for San Jose. Instead, Wade Flaherty was in the net. And it's been a struggling night for Arturs Urbe. Take a look at our Miller Lite Ice League leaders. Here on the deuce, and David Oliver, we said at the top of the telecast, with the hat trick yesterday against the Dallas Stars, and he has 13 goals on the year. Paul Kariya, and the other day, Krisa Kravas was also in the lineup with the Blackhawks, and there are your rookie point leaders. Kariya gaining the lead tonight. Krossoff having a great year with the Chicago Blackhawks. Friesen leaves for Kozlov. Mighty Ducks have had a step on San Jose all night long. Kariya in front looking for Stephane Lembeau. This line has been the line that has been the majority of the offense in recent games, but the Ducks getting a lot of contributions from other places other than their main line with Paul Kariya, LeBeau, and Van Allen tonight. Ozelish. Greg Janney. Dahlin now circling. In front, he scores. And you could see the reaction of Victor Kozlov. He just raised his head, Bill, and kind of said, finally.
Yep, he said, yay.
Yeah.
Because he knows it will not impact the outcome of this game, but he gets goal number 2 on the season. Kozlov, the last game that the Sharks played here, got his first point as a San Jose Shark in his 12th game, and here in game 13 he gets goal number 2. A real miscommunication here for the Ducks. Two guys went right to the corner on Dahlem. Watch it both. See Van Allen, 22, and Milos Holen, number 7. Uh-oh. And that left Kozlov wide open in front. See both of the Ducks, Holen and Van Allen. And Victor Kozlov, who's a big young kid and going to be a great player in this league, I think, because of his size and his skill, scores goal number 2 of the game and goal number 2 of his NHL career.
Dahlem gets his 14th assist of the season on the play. The time of the goal, 10:59. The Sharks make it 6-2 here in San Jose. Falloon! He scores! Pat Falloon! Don't go anywhere yet. We have seen some guys go upstairs in our game tonight.
Well, how many times have we seen the Sharks with this much time to get rid of the shot? Falloon had all kinds of time. He ripped it high over Guilbert. Well, now we'll see what the Anaheim Ducks have. You know that this is going to bring on the Sharks. They're going to surge. Falloon looked, had his head up the whole way, roofed it.
Pat Falloon just 25 seconds after Victor Kozlov. Falloon gets his second goal in 2 games. 6-3 now, the lead for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. And Kevin Constantine said earlier he's looking for 60 minutes of play, and he hasn't gotten it. But it was always the first period in the last 3 games that have been very effective for San Jose. Now it looks like they're trying to get something going here in the 3rd period against Ron Wilson's team. The glass has become dislodged here at the arena, but the Sharks are coming back. They've cut the lead to 3. Welcome back to the San Jose Arena. Mike Goldberg, Bill Clement. Slapper by Krager, pad save. The fans here in San Jose so supportive of their Sharks, trying to cheer them on to a monumental comeback. They were adjusting the glass before, and Bill and I were speaking. Anaheim did take a timeout.
Well, they're going to need some help, the Sharks are. I mean, the Ducks are going to have to fall apart a little bit. And for the last minute and a half, they looked like they just settled down and tightened it up. Ron Wilson was really animated during their timeout. So the Sharks may be really sparked here, but they're going to need a little help.
Friesen leads for Kozlov. Kozlov centering pass to Friesen. Ratsky can't keep it in. Joe Sacco trying to chase it down. And we've got a whistle and an altercation away from the play.
Now David Karpa is making this coincidental minors. Had he just turned the other cheek, he would have had Jeff Friesen going to the penalty box and ended up with a Ducks power play. That won't happen now.
Tonight following the game, NHL Tonight with Bill Pito, the hockey show for hockey fans. All the day's highlights and news of the NHL, as well as some special features. It's coming up following our action. And don't forget, NHL Tonight normally Tuesdays through Saturdays at 11 o'clock, or pardon me, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But tonight, Bill Pito standing by in our studios to come with you on all the highlights of this night in the NHL. Kevin Constantine, we mentioned earlier, the only U.S.-born head coach.
And he'll have a U.S.-born player in his lineup Saturday night, a brand new one, because the Sharks have acquired today Kevin Miller from the St. Louis Blues. They sent Todd Ellick the other way. Chuck Grillo, who's the Sharks exec vice president, director of player personnel, thinks that Kevin Miller has really never been given an opportunity to show really what he's capable of doing in any organization that he's played in. He'll probably get the chance here. Miller brings great versatility, can play all forward positions as well as the point on the power play and kill penalties. Todd Ellick, primarily a centerman and a power play guy, offensive producer. So the Sharks maybe give away something at center but get great versatility back.
Here's Whitney, top of the circle. Snapper knocked down in front by Ladouceur, the defenseman. Ilya Biakin circling, and the Ducks will pick it up there. Bobby Corkum checked off the puck. Biakin to Whitney. Whitney leads. Falling down on the play, and here comes Gary Ball. Malk has room. Being chased down by Biakin. Snapper into the chest of Artur Survey. Hervé stood his ground there and made it look easy. Dahlem Falk again. Milos Holden over from the Flyers. Big slapper. Beloved by Artur Surbe. 6 minutes and 5 seconds remain. Craig Janney. Janney leaves. Tansel offsides call. I've been impressed a little bit with the play of Chris Tansel. And when speaking of Chris Tansel earlier, Kevin Constantine said he's a guy with energy, little bit of grit, good speed. He'll kill some penalties. He also went upstairs earlier tonight at a beautiful goal.
And now I got a feeling Kevin Constantine is looking for a spark plug. I mean, anybody that can instill some energy and some enthusiasm into this team, because the biggest thing that I've found watching this hockey team tonight, I mean, quite honestly, I haven't seen them all year, but they seem to be a team that lacks a lot of confidence. And I think when teams lack confidence, they're unsure of themselves, and they just don't play with much enthusiasm when their confidence goes. That's what the Sharks have looked like for the most part in this game to me.
Janney, there's the man we spoke of, Chris Tansel on the near board. Driven off the puck by Robert Turk. And then met by Bobby Dallas. Rough time for Chris Tansel. Van Allen with a streaking Joe Sacco. Van Allen waits for some help now. Five minutes and 15 seconds, pardon me, 5:18 on the clock. Dallas earlier beat Edmonton 2-1. Mike Stapleton with the goal for the Oilers, and Kevin Hatcher with the power play game winner. Dallas over Edmonton 2-1. And there you see Jeff Odgers, right wing, and the captain from Spy Hill, Saskatchewan. When you drive into Spy Hill, you see a billboard that reads "Home of Jeff Odgers."
You did that, I bet, right?
Yes, I did. And May 29th, in case you're wondering, mark it down, is Jeff Odgers Day.
No kidding?
Absolutely. Wouldn't lie to you on my first telecast, partner.
Well, you come up with the best information for a kid that's brand new. You know that?
Thank you, partner.
Man.
Correa showing his speed. Ladouceur dumps in. Under 5 minutes, 3-goal deficit for the Sharks. LeBeau and Moore tangle up. Kozlov picks it up behind the net. Ozelinch now on the far side. Good pass, threading the needle to North. Here's Falloon, little jumper. Puck squirts out. Karpov can't hang on.
Now this is an interesting forward line that Ron Wilson of the Ducks has out there. Karpov, Correa, and LeBeau. You know where the offense is going to come from. There it is. Paul Correa, nice play up ice, but Karpov made a play in the neutral zone that just about cost the Ducks. So the big question was, where was the D going to come from?
6-3 our score. NHL on the deuce. Sunday night, back here at the Shark Tank, the San Jose Sharks will entertain Wayne Gretzky and the Los Angeles Kings. It's National Hockey Night, and they drop the puck 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 o'clock locally. Bill Clement and Gary Thorne. Sunday night, National Hockey Night on ESPN. Prior to that, Saturday night, we'll work our way up to Vancouver and see the Detroit Red Wings and the Vancouver Canucks. Saturday night on the deuce. 6-3 our score, under 4 minutes remaining. As the Mighty Ducks came out early, scored just 4 minutes and some seconds into the contest, and they have controlled everything but about 5 minutes since that point. A frustrated San Jose team about to go down to their 7th straight home defeat. And a puck just squirts into the hands of Guy Hebert, and it's also been a very rough night on Artur Surbe. 6 goals scored by the Ducks. That equals their season high, and ironically their season high previously set against these very San Jose Sharks.
This guy's a battler, though, and if Kevin Constantine sticks with him, I think he'll turn it around. I mean, and really, when you look at the goals, is it Artur Surbe? I mean, did he lose this game? I don't think so. The first one was an Ozelinch slash on the breakaway by Karpov that sent it between Urbe's legs. I think if Kevin Constantine sticks with him, he'll get it back. And after every game, Urbe goes in, rides the bike, does crunches, does sit-ups, and he's a fitness freak. He is really driven to excel and to succeed.
And he was the main reason why San Jose advanced to the playoffs last year and knocked out the top-seeded Detroit Red Wings.
No question. I mean, when a guy sets a new record that was set in 20 years ago by Bernie Perron, I was playing with Bernie for the most minutes played in an NHL season. I mean, you don't get to play that many minutes unless you're doing the job night in, night out, night in, night out.
4,412 minutes played last year by Artur Surbe.
How many hours is that, Michael, quickly? How many hours would that be?
I need a calculator. Give me a second,
Okay.
partner.
So you're not very good at math. All right. Well, it's 6-3. You've got that right about 10 times.
That would be 9 goals total. Boom! Backdoor. Good play on his belly by Ladouceur. He got that big stick out and intercepted the pass through the middle. Here's Joe Sacco on Craig Janney, 2 former Olympians meeting. Janney fresh from the Blues, and it's been a frustrating night for number 15 in the white. Middle wrist shot by Krieger. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remain. Slap shot deflected wide. Ray Whitney doesn't look like he's had any effects of those bad eyes this season. He's played a regular shift. The eye infection kept him out of the lineup Tuesday against the Blackhawks. Reason tries to give chase. Dahlin brings it in, and there's an offsides called on the Sharks. The guys here on the Deuce work their way up across the border to beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Paul Coffey leads all NHL defensemen in points, and he leads the Red Wings into Vancouver Pacific Coliseum. The Canucks and the Detroit Red Wings, Saturday at 10:30 on the Deuce. Hey, what our ESPN boys have spent some time on the West Coast the last 8 to 10 days.
Learned how to swim.
It sure has rained a lot in San Jose. Van Allen. We saw that river that overflowed walking over to the shoot-around today, Phil, that caused the cancellation of the game earlier this year. Messy times in San Jose with the Sharks undoubtedly, too. Krupa, Lastimil, tried to get it to Kozlov. He scored a goal. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Baker now. Van Allen. LeBeau in Korea. LeBeau has a goal. Ruchin a couple. Bobby Dollar. And then Karpov. So it hasn't been the main line doing the majority of the damage. Only 1 goal coming from LeBeau this evening for Anaheim. Finally, Ron Wilson getting help from more than just the 3 players on the ice surface right now. Nazarov. Stick handling is Jamie Baker. And still the Sharks working the final seconds away. Going backdoor now. Time ticking away in the contest, as the Anaheim Mighty Ducks are going to come into San Jose and get a couple of points and try to move closer to a playoff spot. Ozelinch, the high shot. Ebert gloves it. And the contest has come to an end. And for San Jose, another frustrating evening here at the Shark Tank.
Hey, as pretty as this game was from an Anaheim Mighty Ducks standpoint, it was equally as ugly for these guys, the San Jose Sharks, who have now dropped 7 consecutive games here in their home rink. And now the Anaheim Mighty Ducks have closed in on the Sharks. They are only 2 points behind. Remember, both of these teams are, as we speak, out of a playoff spot. Now is not the time to fall apart. Now's the time to get it going. One team got it going in this game, and you're looking at the colors they wear right there. Guy Hebert with another win.
Ducks really struggling to score this year, but not tonight. They put 6 on the board and get their 5th victory on the road. 6-3 the final. We'll be right back.